This is FYI News 13, brought to you by SSPTV and the Hazleton Standard Speaker.
For your information, Catholic Social Services in Hazleton is holding a fundraiser this weekend. Find out why it's so important for the services they offer next. Happy Friday and welcome to 24 Minutes Jammed with Local Information. I'm Ken Kara. Thank you for watching. Let's get to our headlines from FYI and the Hazleton Standard Speaker. A call over animal abuse led to drug charges and more in the city of Hazleton. When police showed up at 766 Lincoln Street, they found evidence of narcotics trafficking. City police, including the narcotics division, seized over 2 pounds of marijuana, packaging materials, a semi-automatic shotgun, and over $2,300. Police say the residence was in deplorable condition thanks to dog feces and urine. 2 children were also removed from the residence. 20-year-old Udumar Concepcion is charged with possession of a controlled substance with intent to distribute, which is a felony, endangering the welfare of children and possession of drug paraphernalia. 25-year-old Sonia Torres faces 1 count of endangering the welfare of children. Concepcion was in Luzerne County Prison overnight for arraignment. If you go to cssdioceseofscranton.org and just hover your mouse over the categories of their services, another long list of options comes up, and you can help all of those services this weekend. A fundraiser will help support a number of those services at Catholic Social Services in Hazleton. Tomorrow, you are welcome to stop by their Family Center on South Church Street for a themed basket auction.
This is a fundraiser for Catholic Social Services. It's going to be in support of the many services that we provide the community, such as material assistance, foster care and adoption, maternal and family health services, counseling, just to name a few. So the fundraiser is in support of those services. This event is actually put together by the Auxiliary of Catholic Social Services, and yes, these are all donated items that will be available for the trick or treats tomorrow. So we're very grateful for the support of the community and our board and our auxiliary to get together all these things that we're able to do this tomorrow.
Doors open at 9 a.m. on Saturday and the auction starts at 1 p.m. Winners do not have to be present to win. There will be breakfast sandwiches, halushki, and homemade pizza available. I will take all 3 at the same time, please. Catholic Social Services is a member agency of the Greater Hazleton United Way. There was an impressive pregame show at PNC Field in Music last night. Orthopedic surgeon Dr. Thomas Mead from Coordinated Health spoke at a seminar about same-day rapid recovery knee replacements. He also had some of his patients there to tell their stories and other clinicians. Then the Pittston native got to throw out the first pitch for his hometown team. Most of the talk was medical, but Dr. Mead did spend some time talking about PNC Field, the home of the Scranton-Wilkes-Barre Rail Riders.
But there's an interesting history that's related to the Lehigh Valley. The reason this place looks like it does today, because of the assets of the Lehigh Valley combined with the assets of the Wyoming Valley, and 2 of my patients and friends by the name of Lee Butz and Greg Butz of Butz Construction took their expertise in stadium building and stadium development, and they added it to the assets up here. And when the $40 million renovation was done 4 years ago, the combined assets of both valleys produced this. And so why is that like Coordinated Health? We started as a small orthopedic sports group in the late 80s. And let me tell you, Emil will tell you, this was not easy sailing. We had the same ups and downs as the ski place and this stadium. But you know what we are now? We're a healthcare network. We grew up just like this place.
Our Sam Lassant Jr. was there recording all the events last night, and you can see them right here on SSPTV on a future Dr. Mead show. There's a group of people always having fun on Broad Street here in downtown Hazleton. Yes, we enjoy our work here at SSPTV, but I do believe one group has us topped. Here's Lisa Sugart.
Today, we are very pleased to welcome some fine folks here who are from the Hazleton Active Adult Center, otherwise known formerly as the Greater Hazleton Senior Citizen Center. I am pleased to welcome their director, Harley Bobby, and also we have with us Joan and Robert Herbinko, who are members of the Active Adult Center. Harley, I'm going to start with you. You want to get the word out that this is a great place for people to come. So first of all, who's eligible to come?
It truly is. Anyone who is 60 and older is eligible. I don't feel feel that people in our community realize and utilize, or they think, oh, I'm not old enough. I've even heard people who have been in their 80s say, oh, I'm not old enough. But people, our senior center is truly a great place. We have a lot of activities, and we do a lot of fun things. We do crafts, we have bus trips, we do exercise programs. We have a whole host of things for anyone. We have a lunch program. We have lunch Monday through Friday, starting at 11:45. We really have a very nice group of members as well, to come. Even if people are just coming, if they aren't interested in our lunches, it would be good for them to come for the socialization. I hear so often, people are home and they're by themselves. Come out and give it a try.
What are the hours that the center is open?
We're open Monday through Friday, 8 to 4.
Okay. Now, you changed the name because you wanted to get the word out there that they're doing a lot of active things.
They did. We used to be the Hazleton Senior Center. We are one of 16 centers in Luzerne and Wyoming counties. We're part of the Area Agency on Aging. And a few years ago, they rebranded us, and now we're the Hazleton Active Adult Center, trying to bring the younger seniors in.
And it's conveniently located. You're right down the street from us, so it's very easy to find.
We are. We're at 24 East Broad Street in Hazleton, right next door to Felons Jewelers.
Okay. So it's easy to get to, and you just come on down and have some fun. And we have two members who are very active volunteers with the organization. Joan, why do you go to the Active Adult Center?
Well, I go for the people that are there, for company, and we talk, we play bingo, we play poker, and everyone seems to get along just wonderful.
Well, anytime we've ever gone down there, there is so much happening, and you're all always having a great time. So, Robert, why is it so important for you to be there?
Well, there's meet a lot of people that, like I haven't seen people for a long time, and I meet a lot of people that I went to school with, and it was surprising that there is a lot of graduates going to the senior center. And everything down there is very, very nice. They're sociable, and the meals are terrific. And there's a lot of crafts to do, and there's a lot of different items and stuff that they associate in. So
That's great, like a little reunion when you get there too. You might find some friends you never did before. So finally, for anybody watching right now, if they want to know more, what do they do?
If they want to know more, they can give me a call, 570-459-1441, and we'd be happy to answer any questions that you might have.
All right, check it out. They're having a lot of fun, and all they need is you.
Thank you very much, Lisa. The Greater Hazleton Chamber of Commerce also knows how to party on Broad Street. We'll see what's going on with them in a little bit on FYI. Plus, we have Adopt Me from the Hazleton Animal Shelter. What a great Friday. And we have a story about Russ Kanzler. The former major leaguer is a very busy man, but he made the time to help out kids in his community. I've got that story in sports. We'll be right back.
This is FYI News 13, brought to you by SSPTV and the Hazleton Standard Speaker.
The beautiful weather is here, and so are the parties and outdoor gatherings. Let Sand Springs Country Club and Drums bring their delicious homemade food to you. With a variety of menus, they offer the perfect solution to your next event. Sand Springs offers off-site catering and delivery, in addition to catering events at their various clubhouse venues. For more details or to make arrangements to have your event catered, call Sand Springs at 570-788-5845 or go to sandspringsgolf.com.
Well, the last time that Leanne Falabelle was here from the Greater Hazleton Chamber of Commerce, she told us the organization holds over 120 events each year. And here today, she's going to talk about a really fun event that is coming up, a rather unique one as well. And Leanne is the Vice President of Marketing for the Chamber. This has to deal with whitewater rafting and a mixer.
Yes, and we're very excited about this event. It's going to be a fun event, like you said. It'll be, the date is Thursday, July 14th. We're going to have a rafting event and an evening mixer. It's open to anybody really in the community, chamber members, their employees, their friends, their family, anybody that's interested in a really fun day. we'll have the rafting event, which takes off through Whitewater Challengers on the Lehigh Valley River at 11:25. And then they'll go rafting for the day. They'll actually have lunch on the river, which is really neat. If you've never done that, it's really fun. And then in the evening, we're going to have a networking mixer from 5:30 to 7:30. They'll have some hors d'oeuvres, and then we're doing it in conjunction with Beninas Creek Winery inside the Laurel Mall, and they're going to do some wine tastings for us. So the rafting trip and then the mixer, if you can't attend both, you're not required to attend both. If you can, have to work that day and you want to just come to the mixer in the evening, we are opening it to, anybody who wants to attend that. And the discounted price with the Whitewater Challengers is providing us with a discounted price for the rafting. It's going to only be $33.75 for the rafting, which is a nice price since we're going to have a whole big group going. So it should be a really fun day.
All right. If anybody is interested, what do they do?
They can go right to our website, hazletonchamber.org, go to our online calendar of events, and all the details are there. We even have a link to Whitewater Challengers website, to give you some more information on how to prepare for the rafting trip. They have some really good information on there. Just a fun day, it's a Thursday, but bring your family, friends, anybody, your coworkers. In the past, we've had some employers bring their employees and just have a fun day for, a business day out with them. And we just encourage everybody to come out and give it a try. It's fun if you've never done it before.
All right. Well, it sounds like a great event, rather unique. So come on out and support the Chamber and have a whole lot of fun doing it at the same time.
Time now for FYI News 13 weather.
Look at the weather right now for our area. It's looking like a nice weekend before the 4th of July. Here's our local weather forecast now from the National Weather Service. Tonight, partly cloudy with a low around 58 degrees, southeast wind around 6 miles per hour. On Saturday, it will be sunny with a high near 81 degrees. At night, we're down to 58 degrees. Sunday is sunny with a high near 81 with a light wind. Sunday night, 20% chance of showers and thunderstorms after 2 a.m. Partly cloudy, low of 60 degrees. On Monday, 40% chance of showers and thunderstorms after 8 a.m., high of 77. On Monday night, 30% chance of showers, mostly cloudy, low of 63. On Tuesday, a 40% chance of showers and thunderstorms, partly sunny, high of 80. And then Tuesday night, 30% chance of showers, mostly cloudy, our low will be 57 degrees.
Tonight's weather is brought to you by Valley High, the area's oldest ice cream and fast food restaurant. Stop on in for a cold treat including our ice cream and yogurt, or some hot food including our burgers, hot dogs, fries, and much more. That's Valley High, Route 93 in West Hazleton. Treat yourself today.
Green screen on FYI, your midday winning lottery numbers: pick 2, 9, 6, pick 3, 616, pick 4, 4724, and finally pick 5, 30, 2 7s, and a 3. Chris Barkanik is already at the Hazleton Animal Shelter with this week's pets up for adoption.
Hello again. Here I have with me Winston. Winston is an approximately 1.5 to 2-year-old dog who we believe is mixed with Maltese and possibly a kind of terrier, maybe even Westie. When Winston first came to the shelter, he was severely matted and we had to shave him down very much. We recommend him for people who are used to animals that need occasional grooming and get longer hair. Like all of our dogs, Winston is already neutered, current on all of his vaccines, and has been tested for heartworm and Lyme disease and has come up negative for both. He's also microchipped. We're not sure what he's like with other dogs, so if you have one of your own, we recommend doing a meet and greet before taking him home. Winston is very playful and affectionate, and we recommend him for somebody who's had dogs before and has a little bit of experience with animals, especially those with longer fur. That's it for this week's dog. Let's have a look at our cats. And here we have Spanky. Spanky is one of the newest additions to our female colony. Although he is a neutered male, he's up with the females because of his tender age. Not only is Spanky neutered, he's current on all of his vaccines and has been tested for feline leukemia and FIV and has come up negative for both. Unlike many kittens that are very playful and energetic, Spanky here is actually more affectionate and prefers to be held. He seems to do very well with the other cats, so we recommend him not only for first-time pet owners, but for anybody who has a cat at home as well. Not only is Spanky less energetic and hyper than most kittens, but he also has a very short coat and is easy to groom and care for. That's it for this week's animals. If anybody at home is interested in adopting Winston, Spanky here, or any of the other animals we have up for adoption, please come on down to the Hazleton Animal Shelter here at 101 North Poplar Street.
This is FYI News 13 Sports.
Local Little League All-Star playoffs begin tonight. We'll get to the District 18, 11, and 12-year-old schedule in a bit, but first, news from the 10 and 11-year-old tournament. Guess who's coaching the Valley West team from the beautiful Cunningham Valley? The Cunningham Crusher, Russ Kanzler, former major leaguer and current business development executive with the Scranton Wilkes-Barre Rail Riders. It's his first coaching gig, and he's really enjoying leading his hometown All-Stars.
Definitely makes me feel young again. These guys have a lot of energy. They bring a good attitude to the field every day. And, I joke that I'm kind of falling in love with baseball over again. I get to see these young kids that just really love the game and show up every day with a passion to get better. And I said whenever my playing career was over, I wanted to get involved in coaching. I always felt like we had really good players in our area, and they just need to be molded a little bit. So if I can take what I learned in my playing career and help be a positive role model and be a good impact on young kids and young players, then I was all for it. So I was extremely excited when the opportunity presented itself to come here and help out this group of kids.
Valley West will start the 10 and 11-year-old tournament against Hazleton. All of the games will be played in Butler Township at Valley East Field. I spent the whole practice with the Valley West team, and you can see that story on the Season 3 premiere of Out of Left Field. Keep checking SSPTV's Facebook page for that date. The District 18, 11, and 12-year-old All-Star Tournament starts tonight. Anthracite Towamensing. As we take a look at the schedule here on FYI, Anthracite Towamensing, they will be in Drums to play Valley East. Freeland is at West Hazleton, and Hazleton visits Jim Thorpe. All games start at 6 p.m., and the next round of games will be played on Monday. Two teams will play their first game on that day. Hazel Township, Weatherly, Whitehaven, they'll play at Franklin Township. In Schuylkill County, the District 24 tourney starts Saturday. Monoy City is at Pine Grove, or actually they're at home hosting Pine Grove, and Ashland, they will host Schuylkill Haven. On Sunday, Shenandoah goes to Cressona, and St. Clair, Port Carbon, and New Philadelphia, they are at home against Upper Dauphin. They play in pools in District 24. On the FYI Standard Speaker scoreboard, Toledo snapped the Rail Riders' 4-game winning streak. Now the SWB will head to Pawtucket for the weekend. The Cubs traveled down to the Marlins Stadium. They were playing, their theme this trip was Miami Vice. They lost in a close one. Ron Marchetti, if you want to catch up on local sports week, he's the man to go to, and here he is right now with Short Shots.
Tonight we are in the Butler Fieldhouse in Indianapolis, where the high school state basketball championship of Indiana was played, based on a true story, in the movie Hoosiers. Hi everybody, and happy 25th anniversary to my daughter and son-in-law Robin and John Mahalik. The Cleveland Cavaliers came all the way back from being down from a 3-1 deficit to win 3 straight to capture the city's first championship in any sport since the Cleveland Browns defeated the Baltimore Colts for the NFL title in 1964, 52 years ago. LeBron, King James, was unanimous MVP in the finals, which I thought he would have won even if the Warriors won the last game. No team had ever come back from 3-1 in the finals. The Golden State Warriors were 39-2 at home during the regular season, so beating them twice at Golden State in the finals was amazing. Dustin Johnson won the U.S. Open golf tournament at Oakmont, PA, his first major title. The 76ers made LSU's Ben Simmons the #1 pick in the NBA draft in New York. Simmons, a 6'10" freshman, averaged over 19 points, 12 rebounds, 5 assists, and 2 blocks per game this past season. He was a consensus first-team All-American and the United States Basketball Writers Association's Freshman of the Year. Chicago White Sox pitcher Chris Sales became the first 12-game winner in the major leagues this season, this week. He's 12-2. What else? The Chicago Bulls traded a 27-year-old former NBA MVP Derrick Rose to the New York Knicks. Massive crowds engulfed Cleveland on Wednesday to watch their Cavaliers for hours by adoring fans. The newly crowned NBA champions were honored with a huge parade and a once-in-a-generation party. The NHL will expand to Las Vegas for the 2017-18 season. The new team, without an official name yet, will play in T-Mobile Arena, the $375 million building that opened just off the Las Vegas Strip in April. Finally, pro wrestling at St. Joe's Gym at Holy Family Academy at 5th and Laurel Streets in Hazel tomorrow. Bell time is at 7 p.m. Doors open at 5. Have a great weekend, everybody. Till Monday, be a good sport and stay loose.
Be happy it's Friday and go to Bottlenecks for half-price happy hour starting at 6 p.m. They have live music and half-price appetizers.
Good evening, everyone, and here's tonight's social news. First tonight, happy 88th birthday to Dolores Russell McCauley. She celebrates on Monday. Love from your husband, Edward. Our next announcement, happy birthday in heaven to Billy Evanko. Love from Charlotte. In our Talk of the Town report, Catholic Social Services will be holding their theme basket auction, sponsored by the CSS Auxiliary Board, Saturday, June 25th. Be having lots of great prizes, lottery boards, gift certificates, plus great food, including breakfast sandwiches, halushki, and homemade pizza. Doors open at 9 a.m., auction begins at 1, and winners do not have to be present to win. CSS is located at 106 South Church Street in Hazleton. For info, just call 570-455-1521. And finally, Faith Assembly of God Church will be holding its annual Mega Sports Camp from July 11th through 15th from 5:30 to 8:30 p.m. They're offering kids ages 4 through 12 camps in basketball, flag football, soccer, cheerleading, track and field, and volleyball. The camps will be held at the Hazleton Area High School Track and Field Complex. For info or to register, just call 570-459-2410. That's tonight's Talk of the Town. News 13 would like to send sincere condolences to the family and friends of these recently departed. Thomas A. Yurcho Sr., formerly of Nuremberg. Funeral is Monday at 10 a.m. from the Harmon Funeral Home. Friends may call Sunday from 6 to 8 p.m. And Joseph J. Walk of Weston. Arrangements will be announced by the Harmon Funeral Home. Attention pay-per-view subscribers, if you see your name right now on News 13, you'll have 13 minutes to call in and win a free movie from Service Electric Cablevision. Our winner tonight is John Harley of St. Clair. John, if you're watching, give us a call, 570-455-7267, extension 104.
Where are you going on vacation this summer? May I suggest Mars? We aren't there yet technology-wise, but NASA's Jet Propulsion Laboratory created a poster series called Visions of the Future. The purpose is to get a sense of things on the edge of possibility that are closely tied to the work JPL is doing right now, according to David Delgado, who worked on the creative team that created the posters. If you would like to view all of the posters and read more about each destination, we have a link up on our Facebook page. On that note, you stay classy, planet Earth, and we'll see you back here on Monday for more FYI. Have a good weekend. Take it easy.